Today, I want to go ahead and talk about the NC program review. Okay. So the NC program review can be found in a couple spots in Vericut. So in the NC program window, you can see right up across the top here, we have the NC program review. Okay. And then we also have it in the analysis tab. You can also see the NC program review. Okay. If you happen to see these grayed out, what we'll have to do is if you go to the project tab and we come up here to settings, here you can see enable NC program review. So for instance, if we go ahead and uncheck that and we'll hit OK, now you can see the icons grayed out. Okay. Same thing with the one under analysis. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on under project settings. And then I'll go ahead and check enable NC program review. Okay. Now what we'll do is one other thing we need to make this work for the NC program review is we need a tool in some type of movement, okay? Because you can see if I single step in here and I try to turn on the NC program review, nothing's going to happen here, okay? But as soon as I single step to that tool change and we have some movement here, and then I can go ahead and select the NC program review, okay? So by selecting this, basically it's on or off. It's kind of a mode, okay? So when that's on, what that allows me to do is it will sync the Vericut simulation with the Vericut logger and also the NC program itself, okay? So for instance, if I go ahead and select on this error here, you can see it's going to go ahead and jump to that location, okay? And Vericut itself is going to go ahead and show that. Okay. So what I'll do now, I'm just going to shut this off. And if we notice when I turn off the NC program review, it's going to go back to Vericut to the exact same spot I was prior to. Okay. So I'll go ahead and exit out of there. And you can see I'm on the line N120. And we'll just go ahead now and I'm just going to run the simulation. And again, I'm going to put that back into the NC program review. Okay. Again, this is a useful tool for troubleshooting any of these types of errors. So if I scroll through here, you can see I got a fast feed rate. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And before I select that, if you kind of keep your eye on the simulation and the NC window, I'll go ahead and select that. And you can see it's going to go ahead and jump to that error. Okay, so now in the NC window, I can go ahead and kind of scroll through, kind of determine exactly what's happening there. Okay. And we can do some other things. Okay. Let's say if you're using force or you want to monitor cutting conditions. Okay. We can do things like that. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, the NC review. Okay. And you can see it left off exactly where it was. Okay. Just going to go ahead and reset this now. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and turn on some graphs. Okay. So here I'm looking at chip thickness, feet per minute, and spindle speed. Okay. So at this point, I'll go ahead and I'm going to run through that simulation. And you can see I can see what that actual chip thickness is on all these tools. So let's kind of zoom up here. And let's take a look at one of these other locations. So I got this chip thickness really high up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my reviewer. And we'll go ahead and select that. And when I do that, you can see everything is now going to jump to that. So now I just synced all four of these, the simulation window, the charts, the NC program, and the Vericut logger. Okay. So now you can exactly see what's happening there, and that's why we're getting that large chip thickness. Okay. So we're coming in there, obviously, with the fast feed warning, and it's going right through there. Okay. So just another tool that you can use that with. And thank you guys.